This is Suzannah Gonzales reporting for the Austin American-Statesman and Statesman.com. So far we've talked to voters at the Carver Branch Public Library in East Austin, and then we went downtown to the courthouse. And now we're at Fulmore Middle School in Travis Heights, speaking with voters as they exit the polls, finding out what's on their minds and what brought them out today. Here we have Mary Ann Sherlock. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. And what drew you today to vote?
I've always thought it was very important to vote. I'm very glad that we are able to have the freedom to vote for our elected officials in this country.
Was it the presidential race that was the main draw, or?
No, I generally vote in all elections, so certainly the presidential race is important, but so was everything else on the ballot.
What were the most important issues to you?
Well, in the presidential race, I would say the increase in taxes. I'm concerned about an increase in taxes. Locally, I think we need to increase the taxes for the Austin Independent School District. Certainly the Senate race and the House races are very important as well. So, I mean, I thought the whole ticket was pretty important.
So who'd you vote for today?
I voted for John McCain.
Why?
I'm more, like I said, I'm worried about tax increases. I also do believe that we need to be in Iraq, and I think we need to finish what we started. I think that that's very important. You know, I guess I've always been pretty much a Republican. I didn't vote straight Republican on this ticket, but I certainly did vote for John McCain for president.
Now, you mentioned some of the local issues. What did you think about those? How did you vote in those on the propositions?
Let's see, Proposition 2, I voted no. I feel like when you give your word, you need to keep it. And I was concerned about any sort of upcoming litigation that could have transpired if the proposition passed. Of course, I voted for the tax increase for the school district. And let's see, what was the other one? Proposition 1. I don't even remember that one. I'm sorry.
No problem. And what do you have there? You brought a
a little cheat sheet. There was a lot of information that I needed a cheat sheet. I'm sorry, I don't remember everybody's names, and I certainly didn't want to vote a straight Democrat or Republican ticket. I didn't believe in doing that. So.
Now, is that something that you've done in the past, and this time it was different for you?
I would say when I was younger, there were times when I voted a straight ticket. I guess out of sheer laziness and not really knowing all of the local issues, but this time we did a little bit of reading, so tried to be informed as to what was going on.
So you did some research before you came, so you were an informed voter this time.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, in my 20s I voted straight tickets oftentimes.
Now, how was it inside? Some people were saying that they heard reports to be prepared for long lines. What did you find here?
There was really no line at all. But I specifically chose this time of day because I figured I didn't want to do it in the morning or after people got off work or during a lunch break. So my husband and I live not even a block from the school, so we decided to come this time of day.
Now, aside from no wait times, were there any problems, voting problems? I know that some organizations were reporting that there might be problems if you vote straight Republican or Democrat. Had you heard those? Were you worried about those?
No, it was the first time I'd used the machine that we had here. I've not lived in Austin all that long, so I hadn't used this particular voting machine. But it was very easy, and I didn't see any problems whatsoever.
Thank you so much for speaking
welcome.
with us.
All
it was
right.
really nice.
No problem.
Thank you.
Well, have a good afternoon.
You too. Thank you. Stick with us. We're going to try to talk to as many voters as we can as they exit the polls here at Fulmore Middle School in Travis Heights. This is Suzannah Gonzales reporting for the Austin American-Statesman and Statesman.com.